All right, so Supta Baddha Konasana. Feel your belly rise and fall. You can relax one hand on your heart, the other on your belly, or both arms by your sides. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Take a couple more breaths just like that. Big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, side out. And then feel your lips breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And as you exhale, feel all of the air empty out of your lungs. Feel your core engage to press that last bit of air out. And then as you inhale, feel your entire stomach expand. And then I challenge you to maintain this even inhale and exhales through your nose throughout class as we link each pose with a breath. Blink your eyes open and then bend your knees, bringing your feet to mat with distance apart. And then bring your arms to a T. Let your knees fall towards the right side. And then come back to center. And then let your knees fall to the left, not forcing them down at all, just letting them fall. And then come back to center. Extend your left leg long, bend your right knee and grab it up into your chest and find half happy baby pose. If you're feeling open already, you can reach for your hands, pull your knee closer to your mat. Otherwise, just grab behind your thigh and then flex your toes. And then switch out your legs. Send your right leg long, bend your left knee, bring it into your chest, and then work your way into half happy baby pose, whatever that looks like for you. So grab up for your left foot or just rest your hands behind your left thigh. And then bring both knees into your chest, rock and roll a couple times along your spine, and come to a tabletop position. So wrists stacked under shoulders, knees stacked under hips. Squeeze your belly up and in, find a flat back. And then we're just gonna do some shoulder presses here first. So relax your shoulders, feel your chest fall a little bit closer to your mat, and your torso fall closer to your mat, and then exhale, press the mat away from you, and press that space between your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Then inhale to lower, exhale, press. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. One more time, inhale, lower, exhale, press. And then move through a couple cat and cow poses. So inhaling for cow pose, drop your belly low, tailbone and gaze high. And then exhale, cat pose, round your spine, tuck your chin and your tailbone. And that same movement that we did in the first round of this, really press your mat away from your face. And then move through cat and cow with a couple of your own breaths, so taking your own time. And then find a neutral spine. And then tuck your toes and just hover your knees off of your mat. So core is still engaged here. And then try to pull your wrist closer to your toes as you pull your toes closer to your wrist. 5 more seconds. All right, find down dog. Send your hips up and back. And then take any movement that feels good here. Pedal out your heels. Shift your weight from one foot to the other. Make sure your fingers are spread really wide on your mat. And then moving up from your wrists, you want your neck nice and relaxed. Gaze is between your feet, so towards the back of your mat. And then you want a straight line from your wrist through your tailbone. So think about pressing your tailbone up a little bit further. It's okay if your knees have to bend a little bit. And then once you have that straight line from your wrist to your tailbone, then you can think about straightening your legs and really pressing your heels towards your mat. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat, ragdoll pose. So bring your feet hip width distance apart, bend your knees a lot to bring your torso onto your thighs. And then you can relax your arms down or interlace your pinkies into opposite elbow crease. Option to sway side to side. If you want a little shoulder rinse, you can interlace your hands behind your back. Then relax your hands down. Toe heel your feet together, big toes come to touch, slight space between your heels. Bend your knees, slowly roll up to standing. Exhale, standing at attention, bring your hands together at heart center and close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Feel your lips breathe in through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands above your head, palms facing inward. You want to pull your shoulders away from your ears, tuck your tailbone, and spread your toes wide on your mat. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Bring your arms to a goalpost position so your elbows are in line with your shoulders. And then send your gaze up, chest up, and your hips just slightly shift forward. Really pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips, bring your hands to your mat or anywhere along your legs. Inhale, half lift, find a flat back. Your hands resting on your thighs or your shins, wherever you are. Shift your weight slightly into your toes. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back. And then inhale, shift a couple inches forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. So keep your elbows in towards your rib cage as you come all the way down. And then set up for baby cobra pose. So squeeze your legs together, press the tops of your feet into your mat. On your inhale, peel your chest up off of your mat. You want the tops of your feet still in contact with your mat. Little to no weight in your hands, really squeezing your shoulder blades together and down your back. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up to high plank. Exhale, down dog. All right, I'm going to flow one breath to one movement. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Move through low plank, keeping those elbows in, lowering no more than halfway down. And then inhale to up dog. Flip to the tops of your feet, shine your chest forward. Try to lift your thighs up off of your mat. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Always the option to skip this or do it from your knees. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips low, and bring your arms up by your ears. Gaze is forward. Also the option to bring your arms in line with your shoulders, straight in front of you. Squeeze your ankles together, squeeze your knees together, sit a little bit lower, and then peek down to make sure that you can see all 10 toes over your knees. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Bring your arms back behind you, palms facing down. Squeeze your pinkies towards one another. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lift. So left knee is in line with your left hip. Flex your left toes towards your face. One more inhale. Exhale, standing figure four. Bring your left ankle to your right knee and then bend back into your right knee, sitting your hips back. Bring your hands to prayer. Find an unmoving point to gaze at to help with balance. Inhale, back up to one-legged mountain pose. Option to extend that left leg forward. And then exhale, low lunge. So send your left leg back, tent your palms or tent your hands on your mat, framing your front foot. Inhale, low lunge twist. Plant your left hand into your mat, send your right arm high. One more round of breath here. Exhale, lifted pyramid pose. Just straighten your front leg. Keep your back foot where it is. And bring your hands to frame your front foot. And here we're just getting into that hamstring on your right leg. If you flatten your back, you're going to find a deeper stretch through that front leg. Inhale, up to high crescent lunge. Bend into your front knee, lift your torso up. Bring your arms up by your ears, and then come onto the ball of your back foot. So your back leg is nice and active. You want to keep it as straight as you can. Tuck your tailbone slightly to feel a nice stretch through your left hip flexor. One more inhale. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Bring your Swing your right hand back, so opening your chest towards the right edge of your mat. And then if it's okay on your neck, gaze towards your right thumb. Then inhale to exalted warrior or exalted crescent lunge. Bring your right hand to your back thigh. Lift your left arm up. And gaze up towards your left fingertips. One more inhale. Exhale. Low lunge into chaturanga. So step your right foot back. Move through your chaturanga. Or go straight to down dog. Inhale, up dog if you're doing chaturanga. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right knee lifts this time. Bend your right knee. Flex your right toes towards your face. Exhale, find standing figure 4. Bring your right ankle to your left knee and then bend back into that left knee. Send your hips back and keep your back flat for a deeper stretch through your right glute. One more round of breath here. Inhale, up to one-legged mountain pose. Option to extend that right leg forward. Then exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back. Settle into your low lunge. Adjust your stance as needed. And then inhale, low lunge twist. Plant your right palm on your mat. Send your left arm high. And you can gaze up towards your left hand or down towards your right hand, whatever's more comfy on your neck. Exhale, come to lifted pyramid pose. Straighten your front leg, all 10 toes pointed forward. No need to adjust your back foot. And then try to square your hips forward. So in this pose, our left hip will tend to pop forward, but pull your right hip in line with your left hip for the deepest stretch through your hip flexor or through your hamstring. Inhale up to high crescent lunge. Bend into your front knee. Lift your torso up, arms up by your ears, and then come onto the ball of your back foot. Back leg is nice and active and straight. Inhale. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Drop your left hand behind you. Try to open your chest towards the left side of your mat. Then if it's okay on your neck, gaze towards your left thumb. Inhale, exalted crescent lunge. Bring your left hand to your right thigh. Reach your right hand up and gaze towards your right fingertips. One more inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, and we slow inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts this time. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And take a breath here. Big inhale through your nose. Side out. All right, we're going to go through one more time with a couple changes. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, left leg lifts, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. And exhale, find warrior three. So slowly swing your leg back and work to parallel your lifted leg and your torso with your mat. Arms are still up by your ears, mountain arms. And then flex your left toe towards your mat. And then our next pose will be low lunge. So whenever you're ready, land in low lunge. Nice. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We have one more side. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior three. Swing your right leg back and then work to parallel your torso and your right leg with your mat. Keep reaching your hands forward. Flex your right toes towards your mat. Find a point that's unmoving to gaze at to help with balance. And then we'll meet in low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, revolved crescent. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, come down, have a seat on your mat. That was a challenging flow, so good job. And we're gonna do a little bit of core work. So come onto your mat, come onto your back, and feel free to grab some water before you come to your back. And we're gonna start with Supta Baddha Konasana sit-ups, or crunches rather. So press the soles of your feet together, knees open wide, just how we began class. This time, we're gonna spice it up and add some crunches. So interlace your hands behind your head. Press your low back into your mat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. And go at your own pace. Use open mouth exhales to lift your chest up. Keep your elbows nice and wide, and then keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. If you want more of a challenge, press the soles of your feet together and lift up a couple inches off of your mat. Five more. We got 3, 2, and 1. Shake out your legs. And then we're going to do side crunches. So drop your knees towards the left. And then replace your hands behind your head. Inhale to prepare, exhale, crunch. Still lifting straight up towards the ceiling. Try to keep your shoulders square to the ceiling. Still using open mouth exhales. We got 8 more. 5 more. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Switch out sides, so let your knees fall to the right. Inhale to prepare, exhale, crunch. Eight more. 3, 2, and 1. Take a full body stretch. Send your fingers away from your toes. And then grab behind your thighs and roll up, and then move into Sphinx pose. Stretch out our core. So come onto your belly. Place your forearms on your mat so they're parallel. And then grip into your mat with your fingers. Neck is nice and long, shoulders away from your ears. And then gently pull your chest closer to your hands just by gripping into your mat with your hands. All right, and then when you're ready, you find downward facing dog. Resettle into your down dog. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Flex your right toes toward your mat. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot between your hands. Then inhale up to warrior 2. Spin your back heel down straight and then straighten your front leg. So setting up for triangle pose. And then exhale, triangle pose. So front leg is straight. Reach forward with your right fingertips till you can't reach anymore, and then bring your right hand down. Left hand reaches high. So we're press into your mat with the pinky toe edge of your back foot. And then think about rolling your right hip underneath your left hip. So if someone was looking at you from the front of your mat, they would see a line rather than like a complete blob. But you guys look good. And then also think about keeping length through both sides of your body. So there's no need to like go down really far. Stay lifted. Then inhale up to star pose. Toes out, heels in, and exhale to horse pose. So sit down nice and low, toes and knees tracking in the same direction, and then stack your shoulders over your hips. So you want to tuck your tailbone as much as you can. And then we're just going to take a couple of breaths here. So inhale your arms high. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, horse pose. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, deepest horse pose yet. Nice, inhale up to star pose. And then bring your toes in, heels slightly out. Bring your arms to a T, exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge from your hips and bring your hands to your mat. And then you got some options here. So you can grab for the outsides of your ankles and use the grip to pull your torso closer to your legs. You can also just rest your hands beneath your shoulders. Or you can play around with shifting your weight forward into your toes. Kind of stacking your hips a little bit more over your feet. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift right here just to reset your spine. Exhale, find runner's lunge at the top of your mat. So pivot towards the top of your mat and then drop your back heel down. Toe heel your right foot up and out on your mat, so towards that right top corner. And then runner's lunge, you can stay on your palms or release to one or two forearms. Keep your right foot flexed. And then relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Place your hands on your mat. Step back to down dog. I'm going to spin around. Then inhale your left foot high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. So spin your back heel down. Open your chest and hips towards the long edge of your mat. And then straighten your front leg. So this isn't warrior two. But setting up for triangle pose. Press your hips towards the back of your mat and then reach forward with left fingertips. And then bring that left hand down. Right arm reaches high. And then try to tuck that left hip underneath your right hip. Keep your core engaged to stay lengthened through both sides of your body. One more round of breath here. Inhale up to star pose. And then moving straight into wide-legged forward fold, bring your toes in, heels out. And then option to take a bind at your low back. So just interlacing your fingers behind your back. Inhale to prepare, exhale, wide-legged forward fold. And then option for Skandasana. So I'll cue going towards the left side first. So Skandasana to the left, point your left toes out and then bend into your left knee. So your left toes and your left knee are going in the same direction. Sit your hips as low as you can and then flex your right toes, pointing them towards the ceiling. Nice. Then you can keep your hands on your mat, or if you're feeling stable, bring your hands to heart center, and you can use the your left elbow on the inside of your left knee to press it open up a little bit more. Nice. And then move back through center, and we'll come into Skandasana on the other side. So bend into your right knee. Make sure that your right toes are pointed in the same direction as your knee. Sitting your hips nice and low, flex your left foot towards the ceiling. Then option to keep your hands on your mat. If you're feeling pretty stable, try bringing your hands to heart center. And then come back to center, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, runner's lunge towards the top of your mat. So your left foot is forward. Toe heel your left foot up and out on your mat, and then drop to your back knee. And then find whatever is comfortable. Coming onto your forearms. Make sure your neck and head are nice and relaxed. And press up to your palms. Step back to down dog. And then come onto your knees and make your way to your back. Bring both knees into your chest. rock side to side. Then we'll take a supine twist. I'm just going to cue regular supine twist, but you can take whatever leg variation you want. But send your left leg long, and squeeze your right knee towards your armpit, and then guide your right knee over your torso towards the left side. Extend your right arm long, gaze over right fingertips. Inhale, come to center, switch out your legs, send your right leg long, and then squeeze your left knee towards your left armpit. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your left knee over your torso, and extend your left arm long, gaze left. Let gravity do the work in this pose. There's no need to get your left knee on your mat. Just feel the stretch. And inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. And then exhale, Shavasana, corpse pose. Send your legs long. Relax your arms by your sides. Close your eyes. We'll be here for just a couple breaths. And you're welcome to stay in Shavasana. If you're ready to move on, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Begin to deepen your breath. And over the next 5 breaths or so, make your way to a comfortable seated position. And sit up nice and tall. Then bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in through your nose. And sigh it out. Bring your hands to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. And bow forward. Namaste. Hey, thank you guys.